My name is Marietta Mahani, and this week's Aqua tip, we're using 2 dumbbells. Now, what we're going to do with our 2 dumbbells is we are going to press them together. So I can do that very easily with these 2 dumbbells. We're pressing them together. The dumbbells are going to go from side to side. Now, this is not easy because my dumbbells want to separate, and I'm going to do a jump from side to side. So I'm going to jump from side to side. Now you can do this without bending the knees, and this is quite challenging. You really have to use your lats, which depress the shoulders, which is really nice. You have to work very hard with these arms, or you can lift your knees up so you're jumping from side to side this way and still trying to press the dumbbells together. It's quite a strong upper body workout. Now, I'm not really gripping the dumbbells that hard because I'm mainly trying to keep it pressed down in the water. But this is a great exercise. I really like it. And it doesn't take long before you fatigue, which is great for developing strength and fantastic for developing bone mass, because we want a real strong pull on those bones so those osteoblasts get in there and start reforming and adding bone to our matrix. So what we want is to keep the dumbbells together, and this did elevate the heart rate, but my upper body got a really good workout. And what's interesting is I'm actually not bending my elbows, I'm not having to grip the dumbbells very hard, but I am working my back muscles quite a bit. Yep. And it's a great postural exercise because you're encouraging people to have their shoulders pulled down. If you can, try and get your knees up towards the dumbbell, which is another cue word, but you always try and press those dumbbells together so there's activation of the chest. Pretty simple exercise, but very effective, and that is this week's Aqua tip. Okay, demonstrating this exercise isn't tricky. The only thing that you will need is perhaps a chair if you want to show the whole thing together. So on land, all you have to do is put your dumbbells together because you don't have to press them together, but you do need to tell your class to do that, remember? There's not going to be any effort for you to do this on land, but there will be considerable effort for them to do it. So I say put the dumbbells down and push them together, and if you can, try and tighten up your arms so it looks like you're doing exactly that. I'm actually pressing the dumbbells in a little bit so there looks like there's some muscle tension, and say hold it down here, and what we're going to do is we're going to jump from side to side, taking the knees across. Now what I've done is I've actually put something on my chair here. It's just a little chair padded thing, or it could be a towel. It just makes me move my buttocks from side to side with a little bit more ease, a little bit less friction. That's a good thing. So dumbbells pressed down and you're going from side to side. Now if you want to, you can really encourage them to keep their arms down. So this will be the next cue. Keep your arms as straight as you possibly can. And then for those people who want to work harder, lift your knees up higher. Now to demonstrate that, I gripped the back of the chair. When you grip the back of the chair or hands at the back, you've got a little bit more support. It becomes a lot easier to lift your knees from side to side. That's a little instructor hack for you. So you go, just bring your knees up a little bit higher, and then you put the whole thing together again. So let's go from the beginning. The first thing is you say, grab your dumbbells, push them down, hold them down, press them together. And now you're going to lift your knees and go from side to side. So keeping your arms down low, and for those who want to work harder, bring your knees up higher as you go from side to side. So ideally you get them started, you show them the whole move, you explain a little bit more about perhaps the upper body, but then show them the lower body, and if you like, you demonstrate the whole move again. As you can see that when you teach any aqua move, you actually have to provide more than one demonstration or one visual cue, because you know your class is going to take information at different parts, and you can't expect, nobody should ever expect that their participants are paying 100% attention to them the whole way through the class. You can't expect that of yourself. Can you imagine if the only thing that you could hold or sustain in your head is your Aqua class when you were teaching it, and you didn't have any other random thoughts? You would be truly the Zen master if you could do that. So perhaps don't have the same expectations of your participants, but if you give them lots of different ways and examples and techniques and how you're teaching it, you're more likely to get more success. And that is this week's Aqua tip.